What's up, everybody? I hope you guys are having a blessed and wonderful day today. I would like to say thank you for stopping by the channel and checking out the video. It truly does mean a lot to me. So, as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, today we are going to be talking about the newest addition to the roster of Midnight Suns, everyone's favorite wisecracking, web-slinging wall crawler, Spider-Man. We're going to be talking about some possible costume options that I and maybe even you would like to see in the game, since it's been confirmed that the characters will have alternate suits that you will be able to use during your gameplay. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. We have a total of 8 suits that we're going to be going over. First up would be the Spider Armor Mark III, the suit from the Ends of the Earth storyline. Now, also known as the Anti-Sinister Six armor, this was created by Peter Parker with Horizon Labs' very vast resources in order to fight the Sinister Six if needed as a last resort. The suit was created with the sole purpose of being able to fight the entire Six at once, who ended up reaching a new level of dangerous, which called for Spidey to up his game as well. Now, the Spider Armor Mark III is far stronger than the past 2 Spider Armors, and this suit not only holds a sleek, updated look, but it is also durable enough to take a solid hit from the likes of both Thor and Rhino. Now, the Mark III is my overall favorite suit. Yes, it's not the symbiote suit for me like everybody else. No, the Mark III is my favorite suit from him overall, so if this suit ever gets added in game, I will never take it off. Any video you see me have Spider-Man in, he will always have that suit on 24/7. Next up would be another fan favorite, the Superior Spider-Man outfit. Now, this suit belonged to Otto Octavius, aka Doc Ock. As a last-ditch effort, which also piggybacks off the storyline that the last suit was involved in, Ock ended up swapping his mind with Peter's and he took over his body. He ended up taking on Peter's legacy as Spider-Man to prove that he could be a better superhero than Peter ever could, but he ended up failing in the process. Now, this suit is definitely a favorite among Spidey fans, more so just because a lot of people like the red and black colorway that this suit has. It's very different. It's more, I won't say sinister, but more like mean looking in a way. And it's been seen in many different places. So I believe there's a decent chance that we could possibly see this show up in Midnight Suns. I know I would like to. I'm pretty sure you guys would like to too. Third suit that we have here on the list would be the OG Iron Spider armor. No, not the Iron Spider from the MCU. That's not the OG Iron Spider armor. I feel like I have to explain that for some of y'all. Now, when you mix together highly advanced technology with radioactive enhanced biology, you get the Iron Spider armor. Now, this armor was originally brought back out into play during the first Civil War event as a means to give Peter a leg up when it came to the fight with Captain America and his rebels. He then gave up the suit after ditching Tony's side to join Cap's side of the war. This is easily one of Spider-Man's most famous and recognizable suits. Also, again, popping up in the MCU over the last couple of years, but with different iterations. Like it was only in relation to name. It wasn't the exact same suit. Like we all know that. Now, the next suit that we have here, which is number 4, would be the Big Time outfit. It's originally titled as the Stealth suit, but the Big Time name was coined by the fans and ended up just becoming like an official name for the suit. So way to go, Marvel fans. The suit ended up coming into creation after the Hobgoblin ended up wiping the floor with Spider-Man initially, and he made it to deal with Hobgoblin's sonic based attacks. The suit has many features, but was created with the sole purpose of being able to deal with Hobgoblin. I don't really believe we've seen this suit in many other places. I know that it was in the Spider-Man PS4. It was in the Amazing Spider-Man movie tie-in video games. I can't really think of anywhere else, but I do think that it would be cool to see here. That's just, I mean, for some of y'all, I'm not really that big a fan of the suit, but I know some of y'all like it, so I'm just trying to be inclusive for everybody. The next suit that we have here is probably the most recognized suit in his entire closet, next to the classic, and that's, yes, of course, the symbiote, the black suit, right? Easily the most recognizable one on this list. The suit holds a special place in the hearts of just about every Spider-Man fan on the planet. Now, we all know the story of how The original suit was this alien whose intent was to bond permanently with Spidey, and we all ended up knowing how that went. There was a second version of this suit that wasn't an alien. It was simply just a black cloth suit that was made by Black Cat for him as a gift. But a good majority of Spider-Man games pretty much have this suit sitting somewhere in his closet to play with, or the suit itself could end up playing a part of the plot, either minor or major. For example, Spider-Man Web of Shadows, Shattered Dimensions, Friend or Foe, or even the Spider-Man 3 movie tie-in video game, right? Anywhere Spider-Man goes, 9 times out of 10, this suit is following closely behind. There are some games that does not have the black suit for Spider-Man, and that's wild. It's weird. I don't know why. Also, next suit, Spider Armor Mark IV. Following up after Superior Spider-Man, right? That storyline, once he was finished, the Spider Armor Mark IV was created inside of Parker Industries. Now, the suit is currently strong. It's the strongest of these Spider Armors, both Marks 1, 2, and 3. And Mark III was the first suit that we named on this list. The Mark IV is made up of a lightweight metallic liquid, nanotechnology, being able to take multiple solid hits from the likes of Regent, Hercules, Hyperion, and more. Now, I'm not saying he can beat them, but it can definitely take a hit or two, right? Now, it's a modern, high-tech take on the classic outfit, seeing as how he does wear the classic outfit underneath that armor, while also doing justice to the OG suit at the same time because of the representation. Now, I feel like this would be a wonderful cosmetic addition to the game for Spider-Man, for people who still want that classic look, but they also want to add a little bit of flair, you know, some pizzazz to it, right? Next up would be Fear itself. During the Serpent War, many heroes were given armor made by Tony Stark in the Doors of Nidavellir to battle Cole Borson, right? Enemy of Asgard. Now, Spider-Man was given one of these armors, and this is the suit that you see. Now, unfortunately, because of how dangerous these suits were, none of them were allowed to keep it. All of the armors that were made for other various heroes like Black Widow, Wolverine, Hawkeye, and more, Odin didn't allow them to keep them. He had every single suit destroyed. So outside of like a mention here or there, we've never really seen this suit ever again. It's just like it's fallen into like reclusivity. Now, for fans of this suit and that storyline in general, it would be nice to have it in games since it tends to not get as much love as other suits. And I don't know, it's just like, it's a suit that I definitely think of because like I do like it. I do think it's a cool suit. I have my favorites that are over that, but it's just how I feel. Like, that's pretty much all I can chalk it up to, right? Now, the last suit that we have here on the list, last but not least, and I made this last for a reason, that would be Scarlet Spider. Now, the Scarlet Spider outfit originally belonged to Ben Reilly, but there has been some occasions in video games where we've seen the suit be available to Peter Parker, of all people, right? Now, Ben Reilly created his Scarlet Spider suit from a all-red bodysuit and a hoodie that he stole from a nearby market. He also ripped off the hoodie sleeves, which gave it the iconic look. Now, there could technically be two versions of this suit. We can get the original hoodie version that we all know and love, or the red and black version that's become more common with new modern fans of Spider-Man, right, of the superhero genre. Now, digging also into his lore, he did partner with the comic version of the Midnight Suns in Las Vegas during the Damnation storyline in order to stop Mephisto. Even though he was never officially on the roster, it was just more so as a part of his own storyline, like his own story arc. He was in Las Vegas handling his own stuff. He just ended up crossing paths with them and decided to help. I also recommend that everyone, if you're a fan of this game, granted, there's no relation between this version and the comics version, but the Damnation storyline is a really good one, so I would recommend y'all go ahead and check that out. But with that all being said, that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys have had a great time. Let me know which suit for Spider-Man you would like to see in the game if it wasn't a suit that I already named on this list, and why would you want to see it. And remember to hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and hit the notifications bell so that you'll be able to keep up to date on all of my Midnight Suns related content. And I will catch all of you guys in the moonlight. Peace. Pull it to the club with the bottles on ice. Get it back in by the end of the night. I'm an artiste, a social light. Tryna do a big, tryna live life. Pull it to the club with the bottles on ice. Get it back in by the end of the night. I'm an artiste and a social light.